We see this particular partnership as a way to maintain a precious natural resource while enhancing employment opportunities for Arkansans. This particular project, which you'll hear more about today, celebrates a research partnership and a new and very unique graduate certificate, which will be offered through one of our campuses, the campus in Monticello.
But I really worry about the future of our sport and the future of these natural resources. See, Arkansas has, there are more mallards that winter in Arkansas than any other state by far. We're so blessed to have these natural resources here. And we're doing great work here in Arkansas, but I worry about our forest lands, our bottomland timberlands, and where 100 years from now, is there going to be a red oak component that those mallards need? And what I've learned and observed over the years, that the most important element in a duck's life is habitat.
People need to know how to use applied sciences to the wildlife biologists, the foresters, the whole picture. Because without the forest, the ducks haven't got a place to call home, do they?
This is going to be a really great public-private partnership that is just so essential to the future on how we can take what we do within the University of Arkansas system, work with private entities, and really enhance that, for us, our land grant mission. Because not only are we interested in our research discoveries and training that next generation of scientists and managers, we want to make sure that somebody can take full advantage of the knowledge, the research discoveries, and what we know and can make available to the broader public off of it.
The partnership with Five Oaks Ag Research and Education Center will provide the students in this program with access to the most extraordinary outdoor laboratory for waterfowl research and hands-on learning. I believe this will be one of the few in the nation of its caliber. And so this not only puts a spotlight on all of our research and extension work and our outstanding researchers and the programs with the Division of Ag, but it puts a spotlight on Southeast Arkansas and on this region and the University of Arkansas Monticello.
There's 4 flyways that ducks follow, and we live in the Mississippi flyway, and half of the continental population of ducks come down the Mississippi. What makes Arkansas unique is that we've got agriculture with rice, we've got the bottomland hardwoods where the bios overflow, and we're also the northernmost state that doesn't freeze all year. So it's a perfect scenario for ducks, and that's why they're here, because they know they can complete their wintering life cycle to get back to the breeding grounds in the prairies up in Canada and the United States.
And we're actually understanding what are they doing in the landscape? Where are they seeking to go to the great habitat? Are we seeing them stay on Five Oaks, or do they go over to a WMA, or do they go to a federal refuge? What are they actually doing? The technology is so much better now than it was in the 80s with old backpack radios and us following them around with an antenna. So all those things help us understand, how do we do better all the way from Canada to the Chaffalaya? Because what I'm seeing is these habitat hubs, these giant hubs of habitat, meaning large areas of good habitat, are really housing all the ducks now instead of...
It's going to have a solid foundation of wetland ecology and management. It's going to have a solid foundation of science-based, evidence-based management decisions. So teaching these kids how to use data from monitoring, how to use the information that we can gain from understanding these systems in making their management decisions. And so it's going to really, the science has to drive future management decisions, and that's what this program is really going to focus on.
We recognize from even maybe 2008 that the waterfowl were not responding to the rice fields in the degree that they had in the 80s and 90s. And so guys like Dr. Osborne that's on our team here and that we're working with, you know, studying landscape level change, studying the integrity of the bottomland hardwood forest, if it's healthy or not, is it providing acorns or not, how do we enhance through management better red oak stands to generate more acorns for the mallards.
The landscape's changed, which causes bird migrations to change. It causes their winter distribution to change. It causes their behaviors to change. And so for us to understand those relationships and how our decisions on the landscape impact the dynamics that we're going to see in waterfowl populations is going to allow us to better manage waterfowl populations overall.